I'm in the projects. I'm at the Kingdom. I ain't never been here. This shit look like a stadium.
Hey, yo, I don't know what podcast y'all listening to, but the only one I'm listening to is Sophisticated Ignorance. Because you know why? That's the only shit that's lit to me. Harlem,
Police got shit.
Brother says, "Brother, run that bitch." And Sprudder philosophy today is Sophisticated Ignorance.
Coast Wave, True Gang, we all in here, man. Sophisticated Ignorance, man. That one.
It's your boy Ill Will, man. Sophisticated Ignorance. Y'all get that? That's an oxymoron, but it makes sense. Get hip, man. Stay elevated. You know what it is. Your boy Ill Will, man. Yaktown on this beat.
Your boy Shotgun Shook, man. Sophisticated Ignorance, man. Tap in, man. You already know, man. Good old merch, man.
Yo, Gwitty's paper, Sophisticated Ignorance. Fuck everybody. I might name my album that. That's why I might name every name in the album.
Sophisticated Ignorance, HOC, we in the building. It's the Kid Cortez. Tap in, cop some shit, man. Flee, you heard?
Yo, get a load of me, no control of me, I control everything. I.C.E is in the motherfucking building. You're now watching Sophisticated Ignorance, you heard? Hey, let me give you niggas a word of advice, you punk ass nigga. You walking down the alley by yourself? Bring a dog with you, sucker.
Gal. Who's that with my daughter?
Who's there standing with my daughter? Sound like a whole fucking Woody saying. Yo. Making my boot.
Oh, shit.
All right, Snowfall. All right.
Just Sophisticated Ignorance, right? Cursive.
This nigga got up in the middle of the intro.
Yo, I'm sorry. Yo, wait a minute.
Nah, we good.
Just Sophisticated Ignorance, write my curses in cursive.
Sorry, niggas is on 30. That should have you down.
Ain't that shit you want to restart that or
what?
The recording the line?
Nah, I ain't gonna cut off at the line. Nah, we good.
All right, cool.
Just Sophisticated Ignorance, write my curses in cursive.
We are here today to provide you with a amazing.
No, wait. It muted y'all.
We back.
All right, start over.
He's still talking.
He's still talking.
Bro, you good, bro?
Don't touch me.
You good, bro?
Hit the motherfucking button. Push the goddamn button. Sue Young voice.
Just Sophisticated Ignorance, write my curses in cursive.
Gang!
I'm not introducing shit.
We are here, y'all, to break down motherfucking Snowfall.
I don't like that intro. You could have did better.
Look, bro, you could have did it, but you chose not to. We
Wayne
here.
could have did it too.
We here, but listen.
I got it from here. Thank you.
Thank you. Then do it and shut the fuck up.
Mind your. Hey yo, John Morant, can you relax? Put the gun down.
Look, don't give me the gun.
Down.
Y'all know what I'm gonna do with it.
Don't give me no gun. It's Sophisticated Ignorance, right? Why did I say it like the button? My fault. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to break down the epic series finale of Snowfall. Rest in peace, John Singleton. Let's give it up for John Singleton real quick. Shout out to John Singleton, man. You the motherfucking truth. You a legend. Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning, Poetic Justice. The list goes on.
Keep going.
The man has classics.
Keep going.
We did not get to see his rollout of, the final breakdown to this show. He passed away. Unfortunately, it hurts. You know what I mean? Shout out to John Singleton.
Shout out to a real one.
Yeah, we got to salute him first before we even start. But y'all know who is in the building today. Almost lost my motherfucking voice, but I got it back. Sincere, quite clear, student have diamonds in both ears. Flo Rivera, Chef Ro, Dwayne, a.k.a. Jump the motherfucker. You know the rest. She's back. Been asking. Been waiting. R&B Bay. A.K.A. The Voice, A.K.A. my cousin, Jalisa is back.
I can say
you happy, ladies?
We got Jalisa in the building, y'all. The one and one only. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Ladies, are y'all happy?
Get in.
She's here. Dang. Jalisa, introduce yourself to the people, please.
First of all, it's R&B Bay. Get it right, get it tight.
R&B babe. What's your favorite R&B album? Let me see. What's your favorite R&B album before you get that name?
Ooh, album.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know. I can never pick because I just love so many.
Give me
It's
your
so
top
hard to narrow it down to one.
Give me your
So
top
hard.
three. Top three. You got to keep this name. Top three. We need to know how real you are in the R&B world. Top three.
Well, I'm more into like 90s R&B.
Okay, let's talk. Let's talk.
Okay,
Put it on the
put some
table.
albums on the goddamn. This nigga said, Eric, if you don't get your three.
Top three. What's up?
So, I don't know. Tracks? I can say tracks.
No. Your name is R&B Day.
Because I like R&B.
I'm gonna top it off. I got Mary, My Life. Hey, you guys. I got Joe, All That I Am. Hey, you guys. And I got Jodeci's first album. Oh yeah. What's up, Dwayne? What you got? Tony, what you got? R&B Bay need to brushing up on these R&B skills. Dwayne!
Oh, you talking to me? My bad.
Jeff, go ahead, my nigga.
I don't know if it's Mary.
Anyway, now, like I was saying,
I don't know.
What's the 411, huh? What's the 411? You got it going on, yeah. You got it going on. I'm not Keith Sweat, but bet that ass that I can make it last. Hey, yo, fam, who was you talking to when you said that shit? Sorry.
How you ask a question and then just start talking over it?
My fault. Well, Dwayne tried to play stupid, as usual. And Chef was in the middle of answering, and then Dwayne tried to come back. But either way, R&B.
yeah, like I was saying, R. Kelly's our album, Tony, the revival. You heard who the fuck I said. The TLC.
Crazy sexy cool.
Yo,
crazy sexy cool.
When niggas say something crazy on this episode, you gonna hear the Magic Johnson pat.
No, Carl, you gotta get him mad. You gotta get him mad.
He said, my joint is the
Nigga said, but first off, the first classic, y'all already know. And then you got Tony. Who's your third?
Oh, I thought I said TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool. I thought I already said that.
R&B Bay, we back to you. What's up? We're shaking. Still ain't giving what you got.
All right, so I would have to say Mary for sure. Share My World.
Which Mary album?
Share My World. If y'all listen for a second, goddamn.
Okay.
Goddamn. Coming for me for no damn reason. Okay, and then Maya's first album for sure.
Really? Maya's first album. That's interesting. I never heard anybody say that.
That's because that was like I grew up on that. Like
I'm definitely gonna go with Fear of Flying over that, just because she had Silk the Shocker on the first album.
Nah, Fear of Flying was cool, but it was just a different Maya. Like her first album was, I felt like it was raw. She went through some shit on the album.
That's a nice pick.
Get all mad, try to scratch up my six, because you know I get paid busting all kinds of type verses. Like we're not letting that ride, are we? That Silk the Shocker verse.
Listen, anything Silk.
Nah, it was a good song for sure.
No, it was not. That's just
I liked it. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I did. It was like a poppy radio hit.
You like Silk the Rapper's part?
You called him Silk the
I felt like at the time, yes, I did. At the time, I was a kid.
What's your third album? My fault.
Third album. I'd have to go with. I don't know. It's so hard. I'm gonna say Jagged Edge.
Which one?
Only because I grew up on it.
The first album?
Nah, not the first album. I think it was the second album.
Second album came out in the year 2000.
I was about to say the second album came out in 2000.
Did that shit have that? See, first of all, I know you wanna. That was my shit.
No, the first one, Heartbreak. Yeah.
You gotta
J.E. Heartbreak is the second one.
Wayne, you not playing that?
J.E. Heartbreak is the the first one is Jagged Era. Yeah. No, but it was Heartbreak for me.
Yo, they best song ever is I Gotta Be the One You Love. I gotta be. They had the Suge Knight suits on in the video.
With
they dress, I feel like they dress like that constantly.
Yeah, they always dress like that. All the videos.
No, they started dressing like rappers after they first album.
They did. You're right about that. But I think
my nigga Rev run on the fucking.
What's going on across the sea? It ain't nothing I ain't frontin'. Shorty coming with me. Shorty coming with me? Shorty coming with me, Reverend?
I would always like, what's going on?
That opening was ass.
I love that song. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Me too.
Yo, the way y'all play that shit.
Yo, Dwayne, you playing that at the wedding?
Bro, I hate that song.
What?
I hate that song.
Like, how do you turn it into a dance track? But it's still bumps though.
That's why I hate the song. I'm like, bro, this song, this not
the remix, man. Play the remix.
I loved it. I loved
it. I hate that remix.
I like. Wait. Jagged Edge got some joints though, because that
Walked Out of Heaven. It was
Walked
crazy.
Out of Heaven is my shit. Oh my god.
I feel like the whole Heartbreak album was good.
That wasn't Heartbreak though, was it? Walked Out of Heaven, wasn't that?
It was the next one. Walked Out of Heaven was the next one, but I'm saying that's where all my jams are. Is on J.E. Heartbreak.
I stand corrected. I meant to say this. Yeah, Faith's album is fire. That album is crazy. I listened to it.
That album is amazing.
That album was hard.
He stole from Mary though.
Her whole swag
but Mary was mine. It was what song was it from Soul Food, right? She had on the Soul Food soundtrack.
No, I'm thinking about Waiting to Exhale.
No, I think it was Waiting to Exhale.
Your own child. Seriously, crazy.
What?
That's what she said.
She said that.
That's what she said.
I'm not gonna cry.
Yes.
Yo, it's crazy.
Do you know how many times my mom made me clean the house to that shit?
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Who did it?
Who did it? Mary is like every 90s mother. But yo, real shit though. I went to the Mary J. Blige concert for my fucking birthday. And she was performing that song. And somebody auntie next to me was dead. She was crying. She was crying. And she said, my baby father, I hate him. I said, damn.
Bro, she would be touching niggas' souls, bro.
Yo, when she did fucking You're My Everything,
bro, listen,
that building was fucking shaking.
I don't know how old I was, bro.
It's all because of you.
But when I see my mom playing that, like, I'm going down, like, bro, it was like
that's
I was watching
My
her
Life
breaking down, like.
You had to be like 8 years old. I was 7. That My Life album was on every coffee table. Yo, was that at your crib on Robinson, Jaleesa?
What?
The My Life album. I felt like that album was at all 8 houses.
I have no idea. It could have been.
That album was like Super Nintendo.
I was about to say that album was at everybody's house. If you was black,
like Super Nintendo. That shit was just in the house.
I was about to say if you was black, it was just there.
That shit was like seasoning. It was a must.
It was just there.
Like that shit is crazy. All right, well you can keep the R&B bay name. Sorry, we had to test.
Well, I wasn't gonna change it for your ass. Oh, okay.
All right.
I had to drag people outside before. They have said some shit. We had to drag people out of the house.
We had to test the waters and see what was real. It feels good.
I can't.
Yeah. It feels good. Shout out to my nigga Raphael Sadiq. He don't get enough credit.
His pen is retarded.
What that shit he made? I love you, Deja.
You know he wrote Lady for D'Angelo.
Damn.
Nice.
That's wild.
What song is
this?
Lady.
That sounds like him.
That's crazy. Like
you see them. Yeah, right. I was thinking about want some of your brown sugar. Calling it brown sugar is wild.
First of all, I'll never appreciate you for trying to pull up butt ass naked.
That's because you're a man. That's because you're a man. You understand all the moms. Speaking of the moms, right? We talk about the R&B moms. They loved freaking Jaheim for that. Loved.
My mom definitely loved Jaheim. Wait, you talking about D'Angelo or Jaheim?
D'Angelo, my bad.
D'Angelo, yeah, he had me tight.
That R&B big name is in question.
My bad. They look the same. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
They called that nigga
Yeah.
They look the same. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We see what happens when you put a woman first. I'm gonna put him right here.
I call you the wrong name.
My mom was obsessed with Jaheim, man. My bad. But yeah, they loved him for that shit. Like,
but I'm just saying,
rolling on the TV. And
real
shit.
niggas with a warning, like, yo, you might want to stage left. Gladly, do your thing,
they
bro.
Played that video like
I pulled up because, like, you gotta understand. Last time I seen you, I just got done damn Jim and Belly, like hopes and pies, hopes and
that shit.
head of lies, that's like
Devil's pie.
Yeah, that's got legit. So I'm out to D'Angelo, come on, I'm like, oh, that's my nigga. Coats and hoes.
Nope.
But
that is not the same man.
He turned around with cornrows. And he had his cornrows in a ponytail. That was wild. I was like, yo, turn this shit. And then when all the older siblings are women, you know what I mean? You just gotta go play toys. Like, my nigga, I'm not watching. My nigga, what
You go into the other room and shit.
I ain't had that.
Old niggas in the crib, man. Shit already know, dogs. I'm on the click here, you know. I'm on that, Bill. I'm on that. We going straight to MTV. They're bucking.
And for the people that's still doing it, Mary's latest album is fire. I don't know if y'all listen to it. Come and see about me, you know. I'm really in a good mood. That was me at the concert.
That's me at work. So numbers is out.
So we can have come and see about me, you know. You make a move, I make a move, we make a movie. I be bobbing because we got some things to do tonight. Like, yo, Mary thought that ain't that. Mary said, I'm still out here. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan.
Yo,
too.
if Uncle Mary give
oh my god, I love Jasmine. How did I not even? Oh my goodness, don't get me started.
Yo. Oh shit. Yo. He said that with so much conviction too. That nigga said it.
I can't even get it out, bro.
Part of my cup. Part of my cup.
Yo, you over there with Jaleesa now. She called D'Angelo Jaheim. This nigga said, yo. Dude,
I got an excuse. This ain't
I
about
didn't even hear what he said. I missed
same
it.
nigga, and she been extra tough on fucking power. All right, so Monet had me confused. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga said, yo, dude, Uncle Mary. You really called her uncle, bro. Like, it was no way you said that by accident. Like, that shit was crazy.
I never said that by accident. So
what was you going to ask?
Well, listen.
I think Jaleesa asked something at the same time. My fault. R&B, baby.
Well, the guest.
Do I have to say R&B, baby? RBB. That acronym is crazy.
It's not that complicated.
R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just saying I love Jasmine because you had mentioned Jasmine.
Tell me you ain't never felt like this. Tell me you ain't never felt. She always got me singing shit that I'm not supposed to sing, and I don't care. And I can totally disagree with her, and I still will be singing the shit. Cause that shit with her and her girl like me, I'll be singing that shit like
her. Her is my other chick. I love her.
Yeah, her is fine. Her is fine.
Cause I don't wanna be, but you gonna make a hoe out of me.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be singing that. Speaking of stuff you shouldn't be singing.
I be like, yo, how does she have me doing this? You know how many times a song that came on that I like, but I ain't singing this shit? Jasmine Sullivan, I don't give a fuck.
Hers like
Matter of fact, I should start blaming. I should become a hoe and
that
blame
damage
women.
come up.
Damage. I'm about to be a hoe and then say, my girl hurt me when I was younger. I ain't never get over it. Facts. So I'm a hoe now.
Facts.
Thank you, Jasmine. Use that shit to my advantage. Because I ain't want to be. My first love made a hoe out of me. Nigga said it definitely wasn't bad.
Nigga said, yeah, good luck. I got something for you.
Nigga said I definitely wasn't bad. Nah, I can't. I mean, even that. My fault. Sorry for our R&B. We got inspired off R&B Bay's name. Snowfall. We've been arguing about this shit for a grip, so we're gonna start with R&B Bay. How did you like the ending? Talk to the people. Damn.
Damn.
I mean, I feel like they definitely brought it to a close for sure, but I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't like I had expectations. It wasn't like I wanted it to go one way or the other. I just kind of took it for what it was, I guess. But it was weird how I wanted more about Louis for sure. I hated that they kind of glossed over her ending. And then with I don't know. I love Leon for sure. I feel like this episode maybe it carved out a special place in my heart for him.
We're gonna get into him. Continue.
Hey, yo, we gonna do what?
Pause, my nigga. God damn.
Hey, get him the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh, my nigga.
Not New York, nigga.
God.
But I honestly I felt like it left a lot to be desired. Like they probably should have made it like 2 parts or something. You know, like I don't know.
Maybe I wasn't there.
What you doing, Jaleesa? What you doing, man?
What do you mean? Why is it a lot of noise over here?
Nah, you coming for smoke or something? Like, did you hear my assessment before you came over here and just went against?
No, I didn't.
I felt
I had no idea.
I felt like there's a bug in this motherfucker, and you just came up here and want to just go against the ground. How you feel about the? Let me hear this.
He hates Louis and Leon.
How do I feel about him?
He hates Louis and Leon to give you
really. Okay, well, hey, that's your opinion, sir.
My opinion.
It's not that I like. It's not that I love. It's not that I love Louis. It's that I wanted to know what exactly became of her. Like it was just kind of
became a quick ass nigga on the run.
Why does this nigga need more time than she? She ain't do shit. He was never in the streets. She ain't never shot nobody. She ain't never cut nobody. She ain't do nothing but go horseback riding, my nigga. What do we need?
That's how it ended, right?
That's what she was
doing.
I
felt like it was weird the way that they
to 6. She was just existing.
You thought it was weird that they what?
The way that they like some of the way like the cinematography, like how they filmed it was weird to me. Like it was just a little cheesy.
How you feel about the shit? That's fine. I can't hear your opinion on that. How you feel about so you talking about the camera work, right?
Yeah, just I would say more so the camera work, but more so how they chose to put the scenes together, if that makes sense. Like when Leon came back from Ghana or whatever, it was just weird.
I hated
it. It was like cheesy. It was really cheesy the way they did it. You know,
the first time or the second time?
The second time at the end,
okay.
Like after he had went, you know, to be with Wanda and stuff, and he came back to find Saint, like, you know.
Yeah, like fucked up. I think they did that on purpose to show like this was not the same California.
I get that. I feel like more so their interaction. You know what I mean? Like Leon, like okay, Saint was going off on his whole rant, right? And obviously he's crazy. He's not quite the same person, but then you kind of get glimpses here and there of him. But I feel like Leon's role in that scene was just weird.
Well, to me, there was a disconnect there.
It was a huge disconnect.
Shit, I was gonna say the same shit.
It's a motherfucking fact.
The relationship changed.
Yeah, Leon was kind of talking to him at first like he was the same Franklin. Mm-hmm. That nigga gone, bro.
Right.
That nigga was gone. And like if you notice, like with Franklin avoiding saying like, because Leon asked him like a couple times, like, yo, where were you going? And he changed the subject like twice, like, oh, what's going on with you and Wanda? Or this, that, and the third. Like, I can't get a chick. My chocolate ass can't get a chick. Like,
right.
I'm just saying.
Chocolate nigga like me.
I can't.
Like, he's doing everything in his power, and it's sad because I know we all have relatives like this that will talk you all the way to their designation.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that time comes, can I get $5, cuz? Like,
let me borrow $20.
And also at the end of the day, like Leon did want something from Franklin in that moment.
What the fuck did he do?
For him to come work under him. Let's talk about
I think he wanted to see a glimpse of the Franklin he knew. You know,
No.
he wanted to extend that hand because he wanted to help to redeem him. You know,
No.
just like earlier in the scene when Franklin came to ask him for money, right? And he was like, you know, I'm not going to give you that because your mom went through all of this and she didn't want you to have it. So I'm not going to disrespect that, right? So I feel like he always had hope for him. And that's also why when he visited Cissy in the jail, she was like, you know, he's lost. It's like she was telling him this and Leon still wasn't believing it. You know what I mean? So I feel like even in that last scene, he still kind of had hope for him. And that's why he was extending the hand to say, you know, come do this. And maybe you can
That's a fair
get a
assessment.
semblance of your
I feel like he
yourself
was
again.
extending his hand because Leon was finally doing what he wanted to do, and he just wanted Franklin to be a part of it.
That's a
I think
surface
he was
level of it.
right. I think that's definitely part of it, but I think the deeper level part of it is that he still had hope for him, you know, because that's his best friend. Like they grew up together. So he still in his heart was hoping that this wasn't the end for him.
I think that's shallow within itself. But we can keep going.
What letter grade would you give it, Joyza? The season finale, like not the episode, the whole season. If you could give it a grade,
The whole season, I'd give it like an A-. Like I felt like it was good. I feel like there was more that they could have done, you know, but I thought it was a good season overall for sure.
How'd you feel about the Boys in the Hood nod? Or did you not catch that?
I'm trying to remember.
When him and Leon was walking at the end and they walked through the set of Boys in the Hood. They give a nod to Johnson.
Yeah. And see, and the thing is, I wasn't sure. It was like I kind of saw it, but I didn't quite like them going through the alley in the back. Cause it's like, you know, obviously you watch this show the whole time and they never were there, you know. But yeah, I didn't put two and two together, honestly.
Oh, okay. All right.
Another fact, only send notes. Take notes.
Shut the fuck up.
Relax and take notes.
I gave it an A+. I thought it was a great season finale. Man, it's a lot to unpack here. I thought everybody's ending was fitting. Minus, I mean, did I want Franklin to go out that way? Not really, but you know, I always tell people, anger, you know, frustration, pain, rage, all those different things. The one thing that I never want to be is consumed, and he was 100% consumed.
1,000%.
And I understood why, because watching the drug game from afar, because I've never been a part of it, but watching it from afar and up close, it is very, very cutthroat and not easy to survive. Every day can be your last. And I think the money made his past experiences make sense for him. I think people was like, oh, he's greedy. Like, it's not greed because it's money that he made. That's one. And two, like, I think it was the validation for everything that he was going through. Like, I didn't do all of this shit for nothing. And the only thing that makes all my heartache and pain and losses and killing, and the only thing that makes that shit make sense is this money. And, you know, for him not to get it was like, wow. Because Franklin, I think the biggest thing I got from Franklin was he didn't realize that he wasn't in power no more. It sounded like he played in power. No, he didn't. He didn't realize that he wasn't in power anymore. It was a multitude of it. It was multiple situations that was showing him that you're not in control of this situation no more, and he couldn't fucking grasp that. From bringing his mother down there to the torture place with Teddy, to bringing his mom to make the deal, from choking his wife and leaving his money in his account. Like, it was just I had some mistakes that he was making that where his self-awareness was gone. I mean, because season 2, 3, 4, that Franklin wouldn't have let those things happen. So it was sad to see him step away from the chessboard and be sporadic and irrational. Damn. Shout out to Franklin. And
I think sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say the most interesting part about his end is that, typically when you see somebody get to those heights, their end is usually one way or the other. They die or they go to jail, Yeah. And for him, it was just so outside of what you would expect, So I definitely respected them for going that, that route with it, which I know is based on a true story. I don't know how much of that is dramatized or true or what have you, but, I think that made it very interesting for sure.
Definitely. Look at Freeway Ricky Ross. You know what I mean? It definitely can happen. I think the beauty in that was that death in prison would have been way too easy for Franklin.
It would have been too typical. I mean, his whole story was not typical.
Too, but I just mean like his character in general, like those things make too much sense to him. Like nothing could defeat him more than not getting that money. And
then becoming worse than his father, if you ask me.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, find solace in that. Bitch, I find some solace in spending some time with my son.
That was the crazy part. Like
that was crazy.
It was like that's when that like it just wasn't just about money for him. The money, like the nigga understood generational wealth. He understood what it took for me to move my family away from this shit that we're doing and just live and do it like legally. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna take some guap to do this shit, especially on the level we're trying to do it on. That being said and all, you feel me? Like everybody has made their bed they have laid in, like straight up, like, up and down to like, Jerome, you're dead because you allowed Louis to run around this fucking town the way she runs around.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Louis, you're on a run and no one feels sorry for you because you wouldn't be on a run if Jerome was around and he's only in the shit because of the shit you started. So there's that. Like, I just don't get what the fuck we need to understand anything past that. Like, Cissy, you even on some bullshit. Like you really the family on some $37, like $37 million for a nigga that wasn't even here. Like you just fell in love back with this nigga. Thanks cause of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Franklin, like everyone had a reason not to do this nigga dirty, and they did that nigga dirty first chance they got. It like straight up. I'm just gonna be honest. The nigga gave everybody something they fucking wanted, regardless of how big or small, what it is you wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mom, I gave you fucking love again with this nigga Elton. You know what I mean? Match this shit back up. Same thing with fucking Leon, my nigga. You the worst of the fucking worst, my nigga. I'm just be honest with you, bro. Like that ass, you was a fucking scum bucket in the hood, nigga. Not in no way make $1, no nothing, my boy.
And that's another thing that kills me, Chef, is the fact that with Cissy, for her to go and tell Leon, like, Franklin's my biggest, like, disappointment, but you're my biggest surprise. Like, this nigga wasn't out here selling crack and killing people, too.
Let alone that.
I think she meant where he is today.
Right.
Bro.
But the thing is, though, is like people are picking and choosing where they want to pick up and accept the nigga history and track history. Because when you look at it in a broader perspective, this nigga's a baby killer. He literally just killed the nigga last year ago. He killed the kid.
That's why she's surprised.
So I don't give a fuck about your surprise. This nigga,
they fucked up California together.
I hear you, but let me just, like, because I was saying,
I'm agreeing with you, Chef. Like, they fucked up California together.
Because everyone has made this bed they laid in, and that's cool. You feel me? And that's cool. But this extra Euro step to fuck me over is crazy to me, my nigga. Like, son, I don't get how. Like, again, Leon.
What I'm saying doesn't negate your point, bro.
I feel you, but like, because it's a lot of people that understand Leon, and this is what I'm trying to help them under fucking stand. Like, is this? A lot of people that Leon's a great guy, and Leon this, Leon that. Listen, Leon wouldn't be fucking Leon if Franklin wasn't outside. Just gonna be 100 with you. He would have been a regular gang banging ass nigga, like everybody else who couldn't afford a way out the way to make it out the hood, my nigga. Like he got that bread to go find himself in Africa, cause you Saint, my nigga, your boy. Once again, right? That bitch you call wifey, again, helped you clean that thing up when I was way too busy in these streets, my nigga. Put her in the same crib you're watching me lose. I put her in the same crib you're watching me lose. You're a goofy, my nigga. You're spinning the block, not like 5 years later, a year later. That lets you know off the rip you wasn't feeling right. Because every time you go to Africa and shit don't sit right with you, what you do? You bring that ass back. You already know you did your man filth, my nigga.
I thought he.
I'm not saying you had to get that nigga all your guap. I'm not saying that at all. But everything you got is because of this individual. You feel what I'm saying? I am not going to watch you drown. You're bugging. You're bugging. How do you pull up a year later watching me faint out talking about I'll pay the taxes on all this shit? Clean nigga, no. I would have told them no too. No, I'm good. Fuck you mean. No. I figured out how to be a bum and I'm cool with it. You're bugging. Fuck all y'all. I gave y'all everything. This bitch took $800,000, told me to find some solace in it, and won't even give me a day to see my son. And the bitch don't even got $800,000 to match me with. Talk to me nice. I don't get what's going on out here. Like niggas is taking like again, can't wait to do me fucking dirty steps. Like I get it. We all made a bed we gotta lay in. And I made a bed where I gotta lay in wild fucked up predicaments. I lost my uncle, I lost my moms, I lost mad people. And I made me a golden nest egg and you niggas hate it. You niggas hate it. Hey, oh y'all know it's the money. Nigga, cause you're going out broke. And that doesn't mean you gotta hate on me. Like straight up.
I think what confuses me with the mom the most is because like you was just willing to let Teddy go a second ago until you found out I was about to get the money back. That still confused. Jaleesa, how did you feel about that? That confused the
fuck killing him.
That she wanted to let him go first. Like she was like, let him go and let's forget about it and let's let this shit go. You know what I mean?
I think that was her still trying to reach Franklin because she still thought that he was reachable. But I don't think that she had any real care or compassion for Freddie. I don't think it had anything to do with him. I think that she was really still trying to get through to her son. And when she realized that, because the thing is, how I perceive Franklin's whole decline is that he basically became like a fiend for the money. He basically became like a crack fiend almost for the money, right? And his mom saw that, and that's what she was trying to save him from. That's why she felt like she didn't want him to have that because he had way surpassed like his wholesome reasons for wanting to have that money, and it became about the power. It became about having that control, like you said, right? So I think that for her, when she saw that, like if you look at Franklin's face in that moment when Teddy was about to say the password and it was like right there, right within his grasp, he looked like the fucking like Abu in Aladdin, like when he saw that big ass diamond, right? That look in his eye was like he was drooling, like he was about to get it, right? And that showed you how far gone he was. Like he completely lost himself trying to get that money.
With that, I'll say
after this, niggas will never see me again. And you know how much people have a problem with that? Think how many problems I solved in you bitch ass niggas' lives. You niggas can't think past go. Every single time shit go wrong, Franklin, what's to do next?
I want to respond directly. I don't think she cared about Teddy. Like I'm not saying that she cared about Teddy. I'm saying like it became a little hypocritical because at the end of the day, she killed Teddy and she was willing to kill Teddy. And the first thing she asked, all right, we could say what she cared about in trying to reach Franklin. But when she walked up to Teddy, she didn't say, are you really going to give him this money? Or this money is going to die with you. She said, what jail is Alden in? She asked for something she personally cared about. Mm-hmm. She didn't ask for anything that had something to do with Franklin at all. And if he would have been like, if she would have just shot him regardless, then I would more so feel you like, yeah, she was trying to show Franklin, but she shot him because she didn't like the response she got.
Right. And
I definitely think that had
what I think was misunderstood in that.
Twice and I don't
I think what was misunderstood in that moment is like that was everything that Franklin worked for. That was more about the money with Teddy. He took that on some man shit. Like I like that. He almost tried to take Franklin's manhood.
Yeah.
And I don't think Cissy tried to understand that. I don't think she wanted to because she was going back and forth with the we can't just leave him here. You really gonna let him go? Like
that's what confused me, the switch. You went from let him go because you said she was trying to reach Franklin by doing this. Like, let him go. I'm assuming you don't want me to kill him so you can kill him.
Like I think she always wanted him dead though.
Even if you let him
go.
go.
But she just wanted him to be let go in that moment. You know what I mean?
Even if you let him go, let's be smart about it, right? How the fuck are we gonna get away from this nigga broke? How? Like you said it even yourself. With the money, he's not gonna let me live my life. All right, so if we already tortured this nigga to the extent that we tortured him to, what makes you think he's going to let us get away broke? We can't even catch the bus at this rate.
I think he would have been dead either way, honestly. I think even if they let him go, they still were going to kill him.
I mean, but what better option do you have? Get the money or go broke? Let's be real. I know you want to say we're going to be dead either way, but it's going to be harder to kill me with this guap.
No, I mean Teddy. Teddy was going to be dead either way. Like, if they let him go, I think they were still going to kill him.
Oh, yeah, they was. Yes.
Yeah.
I think Franklin was definitely.
And the thing is, the rest of them still had money. Cissy had money and Leon had money.
Shit, Franklin had money. He just didn't have the kind of money he needed to maintain his lifestyle.
Franklin was broke.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, he had assets. He had all of those buildings.
Yeah, but
he wasn't broke.
he was also in debt. He said that a while ago. Like he was really fucked up behind Teddy taking that money.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't maintain the lifestyle anymore. So usually they sell it. You know what I mean? But that
He wasn't also willing to sell.
No,
that was a part of the problem too.
I understand why he didn't want to sell because it doesn't help.
It doesn't.
It doesn't help. And
it's like paying off like credit card and personal loan and student loan debt at that point. You're never going to get your money back.
He was wild. She made a whole decision without him. You know what I mean? Like, talk about not being on the same page. They could have left the taking the son thing out of there. Like,
I would have really went to the bank. He came to my house. I went to the bank right after that.
That's what I thought Franklin would have did. Like, he really. That's when I knew Franklin was done. When I'm like, I was not confused when they said the money was gone. I'm looking at Franklin like, nigga, you really thought she? Of course she took the money, nigga. Like, I'm like, yo, Franklin,
that was a little wild. Like you put your hands around her throat, knowing that she's a scammer. She's a whole scammer. That's her whole MO. That's why you hired her.
Exactly.
And now you're out here looking crazy. I didn't understand that either. I thought he was smarter than that.
Solace in that though. That's the bet he made. You feel me? It's the bet he made. You heard? But like again,
not that he's really in a position to see his child, though. He looks crazy. Your child shouldn't see you like this. Spend some time with my
True.
Like, nigga,
but that also shows you how far gone he was, because as you all said, like he's not even a fraction of the Franklin he was in season 1, 2, 3.
Because he didn't have this money.
I mean, let's be real. Do you know how hard it is to lose 37 million and go back to a fucking
74? It started off at 74 million.
Right. He was gonna accept half.
Real with it. All right, cool. He was content with the 37 million because niggas talk about it like it's easy. I done seen niggas lose the most highest paying job they had and curl up for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? It's 100. So with that being said, you lose 37 fucking million. How the fuck do you just simply go back to fucking work like, yeah, I'm at Burger King, or simply just be on the block with the regular ass 8-ball like, all right, go again?
I think also, I don't think it was power, because if it was power, he would have stayed in the drug game.
He was trying to play that motherfucker.
You know what I mean? Like, he had all the power in the drug game. His name was feared. His name was respected. You know what I mean? His team was respected. But I think he just wanted to be done with it. Like, I think he just wanted to live a quiet, secured life.
That's what I'm talking about. And then Teddy took that from him.
A lot of niggas
too. Teddy didn't even have to do that. Like, he literally did that shit. When he
did it out of spite.
When his wife laughed at him when he was like talking about that.
That's ill-gotten money, something like that.
Start laughing at that nigga. Like, it's crazy when the CIA is telling you, get a nigga his bread back.
Right. But that's why I say it was power, right? Because that was why Teddy took it. Because he took his power. The moment he took all of that money out of his account, he showed him, I'm the boss. You're not. And I've always been in control. You thought you were, but you're not.
Yeah, but the money...
That's power for Teddy. I'm talking about...
Right. Yeah, but I think for Franklin, it was a semblance of power also, because even if he could have gone back in the drug game, like you guys said, he would have been starting from scratch. How is he now being Franklin Saint, being, the freaking head nigga in charge for all of these years? How is he going to go back to, like, starting at nothing?
That's why he needed his money.
That's the point I'm making. Like that's why it's I feel like it was power too for him.
I'm gonna be real with you. In all honesty, nigga could have kept back in the streets and got a couple of fronts off the strength of his name and put it in the right places to make it good. It's the simple fact of not wanting to do that again. Like he literally, it's like literally beating the game and your little brother
having to start over.
Yeah, you got to start the whole game over. Niggas is not amped to do it again. Like niggas is not. Yeah, let me just get fucking. He took. Listen, and then it's like, yo, bro, I like that's not the power to me because it's like Teddy straight hated. I'm getting what you don't have. You want a family. You can't have a family. That's why you're trying to get one with this bitch. You ain't got no bread. You ain't made no moves. You ain't made no guap. All you're doing is acting like a boss, and you felt this way, and you felt good about your position for like 5 seasons. You damn near got a nigga shot out his position for this spot to keep not making money and go in these dangerous positions. Got your brother killed and didn't care. You've never made guap from this shit. That's the reason why you don't have shit. You feel what I'm saying? Just keep doing what the fuck you do. You was cool with it. You seen Franklin had an exit plan. I was about to live a nice life. Quality life at it. I saved up guap, and I'm about to be out.
Pretty much.
And there's no way you can control that. And that's what had Teddy tight. He felt like he deserved a piece of that. That's why I'm willing to get your half. Because you know what I can do with this? Start over. I can get lost and start over. It's a brand new start. It's fuck power. At this point, they have literally done it all. I've been all across the map. My name is feared. I done ran down on niggas, shot niggas, killed niggas, fought tigers. You name it, I did it. What else do I need to fuck? What the fuck else do I need to do? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I'll tell you when Teddy gave it up, when that second pot started boiling. When that
nigga said no. My nigga said no.
I'm gonna live my life with my girl.
Everybody just want to go home and have a barbecue and eat with they bitch and chill with their kids. That's all niggas want to do at the end of the day. And live lavishly, lovely, and give my girl whatever she wants. Same for my kids. That shit costs bread.
And that's the foolish part on Franklin's part, because I'm like, how do you tell your mother you're comfortable never seeing her again, and then turn around and bring her to the biggest deal of your life?
That was wild.
You still think you're in control, and that's why you keep embarrassing yourself.
That's when he was too sure of himself. This is where I feel like he didn't even want the power because he's doing this much dumbass decisions. I feel like I have so much power. I'm bringing my mom to this motherfucking drug deal, knowing we disagree on shit.
And yelling out, I don't give a fuck about Alden. Why she in the back? Like, come on, fam. Like, you really out of pocket right now. Like, I mean, I didn't fuck with Alden either, and I'm happy Teddy killed him.
And I still got Leon.
You're not supposed to kill this nigga.
Still in my garden. Leon still right here, broke as fuck. Hey, Leon, get the door. Right here.
Leon,
you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with my name. Nothing wrong with my name.
I didn't have much of an issue with the people around Franklin because I can't say I didn't see the shit coming. Like,
no, he made his bed.
I understand that. The family been broken a long time ago, and that usually happens with no communication and not being receptive to communication. Jerome did not want him putting those drugs in that fucking stereo shop. These are the moments that Franklin forgot about. You know, nephew, I finally got something legit. I just want to live my life, you know what I mean, to do my thing. Yeah, Uncle, I put some bricks in the back of this shit. Like, damn, my nigga, like he let his heart out to you. You know what I mean? In terms of where he wanted to be, but you didn't give a fuck. Because that's the problem. Your attitude, you did help get everybody on, but you also felt like that gave you the right to treat them any kind of way that you wanted to. And that's always going to come back and bite you in your motherfucking ass because nobody feared you in the streets. You could have been got fucking smoked in season 1, but you know who they did fear? That big ass nigga with that Jerry curl. Facts. You ain't have no plug. You didn't know where to start in this shit, but you know who introduced you? Louis' bitch ass. Facts.
And Jerome never wanted to be in the game at all. He made that clear for a long time.
He did this for Louis and for his nephew because he protected them. So it's the same thing. Like everybody plays a part in getting to the next level, but motherfuckers be thinking shit ends and begins with them. Yeah. It's insane. No matter how much niggas don't do shit by themselves. Like look at Nino Brown. Nino Brown ain't do shit in New Jack City. My nigga's dead yelling in the mansion, and the world is mine, all mine. Like, damn, fam. My nigga G Money in the back, like, don't forget about the brothers. You know what I mean? Mine, all mine. He yelled this shit louder, like, nigga, fuck the brothers, nigga.
I want to ask y'all, why do y'all think that Cissy gave Franklin that ultimatum?
Which one?
Are you fine not speaking to me anymore?
I think that's when she was making the decision to do what she did.
Yeah, I think
she knew she was going to go away.
Mm-hmm. I think that was her just testing him to see what he was going to say. You know what I'm saying? She's because that's not even some shit you're supposed to say to your son. Like I keep saying, you know, Franklin's response is fucked up, but her asking him that is fucked up.
What?
If when we do this, we're done. You never want to hear from me. Never want to hear from me again. You good with that? That was a test to me, based off what she did anyway. I just was mad at how she put her fucking hands in the air after she did it. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, nigga, put your hands down. Like dead ass old lady in church vibes. Like, put your fucking hands down, bro. Take that big ass hat off. I'm sorry, no disrespect. But Cissy definitely pissed me off. But they all pissed me off. I'm gonna be honest. Jerome pissed me off. Fucking I hate Louis. That's the only who I don't understand at all. I never seen a motherfucker get more of a free ride to money more than this nigga and have the most. When Franklin said, well, maybe you can enlighten me, uncle, what the fuck she wants? Yo, thank you. I was saying, yo, bro, what do you want, bro? What do you want? Respect. But respect from the drug game is never gonna happen. That was the most foul. They could have been took Teddy down. That plan they did with Teddy, they could have did that shit a long time ago.
They could have.
But you just wanted to have an aha moment so bad. Like, Louis, you can't handle this shit with Teddy. You can't. You're not even built like that. You couldn't even handle the bitch at the club.
But now you can't nigga that got beat up by Leon, bro.
That's what kills me.
He's like, hey, Jerome, no disrespect, but I ain't talking to your bitch.
That was wild. That's what kills me with Jerome, though. Like, bro, she left you. She was not coming back until she killed her.
That's a fact.
So why are we going out the bat for her so hard? Like, this goes back to the free ride that you're talking about. This goes back to the free ride you were talking about. Like,
Jaleesa,
bro,
how did you feel about that Franklin scream? That scream was crazy.
They sound like a Pokemon.
It sounded like a cub. When Simba was trying to roar and the shit wouldn't come out, the Mufasa pulled up. That was Jerome. That was a Simba and Jerome moment for real.
I can't.
Nigga, you ain't finna do shit. He smacked the shit out of him.
He smacked him twice.
Yo. So
and the crazy.
My fault, go ahead.
I was gonna say the crazy thing, even with that conversation has so much depth. Like with Jerome telling us, him finally telling us his backstory and just how he felt about that moment.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro, like this is what you grew up to be. And then for Franklin, I didn't, because even the way he flipped it, like, yo, nigga, for a young nigga, this nigga's not even 25, to tell him like, yo, nigga, I was trying to give you like a legacy. Like, I don't know why you putting her over me type shit. Like, nigga, she was smoking, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was actually spitting until he smacked him. I'm not gonna front.
I felt bad for him. The only reason why I felt bad for Franklin in that moment, because obviously being well written, like you seen when Jerome started the soliloquy.
Yeah.
Franklin almost turned into like a little kid again.
Yeah.
Like when Jerome used to pick him up or some shit. Like when he first starts talking, he's like he's not even Franklin the drug dealer no more. Like
he's a nigga from season 1. Like,
way about me, like, damn, you know what I mean? So where he went with it, that shit hurt his feelings. Did you see his face?
Yes.
Distraught. But you know the respect that he has for Jerome. He really has a lot of respect for his uncle. And you know, it's sad that Louis came in between them easily.
Pretty much.
Fucked up part. She, like, go talk to your family. Like, Louis shouldn't be able to go back and repeat to you what happened. You're just now doing this sit down.
Right. And the fact that she was okay with doing that.
Whoa, like, no, nigga, are you in a shootout? What just happened?
What was that? Yo, Jaleesa, what did you do? You sound like you got a whole fight.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that was making noise. My bad. I was trying to fix something on my computer. Got crazy in here. Y'all heard that?
Yo,
But
three niggas out, and then went back talking.
Niggas definitely looked at me like I was busy.
I did look at you first. I'm not gonna lie. I look right there. Like, nigga, what did you do?
You can hear drum in the
back. Yo, Dwayne, Chef, how did y'all grade Snowfall to wrap up? Perfect song at the end, by the way.
With Pride?
Yeah, using Kendrick Lamar's Pride. That's one of my favorite songs.
Me too.
Yeah. I give it an
A+. I
just say I like Franklin without the way he did it. Hurt my heart.
That's still your first
It's
love.
supposed to.
Hurt my heart, cuz.
It's supposed to.
I think it definitely left an effect on me.
I was cool with the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting on his bread and like having nobody around him.
I was cool with that too. I'm not even gonna hold
cool with that because is ways to letting someone feel that pain, let them to chase it, like almost like saying the shit with like the Joker. I'm a dog chasing the car. I don't know what to do when I get with it. Like, so sometimes it's great to let niggas to see that like all that shit you were striving for, when you finally get it and had nobody around, make sure you pick your time wisely.
It's only at the top.
Yeah,
but I think they know that.
Some niggas ain't gonna give a fuck. Some niggas gonna be like, I don't give a fuck.
I think they know we would have found solace in that. So I think they wanted to.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Before him turned into an addict, more than anything, I think the brotherhood hurt me more than anything. His brotherhood between him and Leon hurt me more than anything.
Yeah,
that hurt me more than anything. Like, yo,
him not bringing up him. Not giving him the money kind of reminded me of Creed 3 when Jonathan Majors was like, "Oh, so you did get the letters?"
Oh, when Dame, yeah.
I like that he didn't explain like, "Yo, my mom hid those," because at the end of the day, you could have been went to go see this nigga.
That's a fact.
So it's no need to even go into why you didn't necessarily get those letters when you could have visited this man 10, 15 years after and you didn't. And I felt the same thing with Franklin.
Leon and Franklin.
Like, in that moment, you could have been like, oh, now you want to give me the bread. But when I needed it, you know what I'm saying? He was so far past that shit. Like,
I'm free, bro.
I'm good, my nigga. Yeah. Like, and in a sense, that's all. It's like, Cissy, this is what you wanted. This is what you got. Because you could say, you felt like that money was going to turn him into da-da-da-da. Well, he didn't get it. And look what he turned into.
Like I said, he turned into worse than his father.
Fuck his father.
No, fuck that nigga. I hate Alton, and I want y'all understand. All you niggas watching, I fucking hate Alton. I need y'all to understand. Oh, wait. I need y'all to understand. I fucking hate that nigga. I hate him with all my heart. I hate him like that nigga was my father. I would have killed that nigga myself. I would have put 2 in that nigga myself and then told Cissy. Not gonna hold you.
Yo, listen, you know what pissed me off the most? You know what pissed me off the most about Alden? You remember him, Joyce? You remember the father?
Yeah.
They let you go. They let you go. This is why I don't blame Teddy for killing himself. They let your punk ass go. With all the bullshit you did, they let you fucking go. Your ass in Cuba living your best life. You got the wife, got a little bit of chicken. Go ahead. Disappear. And what the fuck is this nigga reading? The spook that sat by the door. What the fuck did we let you go for, fam? You look like you gearing up for your next motherfucking run. Oh, so you think we playing with you? Okay, say less. I can't believe Cissy was really asking about
it kills me. This nigga wasn't in Franklin's life for like 17 years. But all of a sudden you fall in love with this nigga again. All of a sudden you're at this. That's the last question you ask. Are you serious before you kill Teddy? I don't give a fuck what you're not. Nope, I can't. I can base anything on what I don't care. No, we are not going to sit here and act like Alton was in this nigga's life and like Franklin cares about him. We're not. Oh my God!
Of when Franklin was born, nigga, she had a relationship with him way before that.
Okay, and guess what? That nigga left. Her and Franklin, not just Franklin. He left her too.
I ain't get this nigga no tip.
Had
Sorry, this
you
Uber
working
Eats
for the man.
Uber Eats got me fucked up. I tried.
Got me fucked.
Pay my $3 back.
Like, bro, we're not gonna act like Alton had no redeemable qualities. I'm sorry.
Damn.
We're not gonna act like Franklin set that up. Franklin set the rehab up. That was Franklin shit. That wasn't Alton's money.
Otherwise,
that battery in his back was from the Asian reporter. That wasn't from Alton manning up finally and being like, I'm finally gonna do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking shit under his breath the entire time, but he wasn't doing shit until that Chinese reporter came.
Well,
he got in.
Now I got to listen to your soliloquies to Teddy like you've been a part of this shit the entire time, like you was there when he got his first key. Nigga, suck my dick. Get the fuck out of here. Go to Cuba and get shot 2 times. Yes. I hate We're not gonna act like nah. We're not gonna act like Alton was out here season 1 sitting with Cissy while she was getting her ass rubbed by the landlord. We're not doing that.
They forgot.
Like,
base everything
they forgot.
If you want to base everything, we didn't need to see all the kids from Juice together in elementary school to know they was close. So at the end of the day, he had a relationship with this man way before everything went downhill. There was a love connection there. There was a love relationship there.
I can't
believe people get left every day. The love is still love. Love is love. Shit. So at the end of the day, do I fuck with Alden? No. But Cissy, the way she felt about Alden, I can't knock that. This is the person she loves. This is the person she wanted to spend the rest of her life with. And her fucking the white man was circumstantial. Her relationship with Alden was.
Cissy went against the algorithm.
And
women always pick their kids over their nigga. And she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
And bottom line is he left her and her son for her to go fuck the landlord.
So there's no redeemable. So there's no, you can't. So how you start is how you finish. Like Malcolm X was red before he was fucking Malcolm X.
So you got to take my 37 million and feel red?
No, you're skipping over what I said. I'm going to say. So
and then you're going to say.
So we're going to skip over the example I made. That's what it sounds like. So everything that Malcolm X did in the community don't mean shit because he was red the pimp first.
I'm not saying that.
I'm just asking.
We're comparing.
I can't get my 37 million.
No, we're talking about how you start and how you finish. That's what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, bro! He left her,
and
her son. And he left her son to die when the police was choking him out.
And he's back.
Yeah. Oh my God.
6 months. He got 6 months worth of work.
He's back. He's back. Jalisa, he's back, right?
This is the worst type of nigga.
Jalisa, he's back, right? He's back.
I feel like when he came back, he definitely, he wasn't perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and act
like, any other black woman is not taking that nigga back.
What he did that was good definitely doesn't cancel out all the bad shit that he did before, for sure. But I think that at the end of his life, he was trying, And
so do what? Fuck Franklin over?
As long as you see he definitely was still doing that too. But I think as long as you see the light at some point in your life, that's
I agree.
Bro, what light is this nigga seeing?
He's saying that generally.
He's another situational nigga. This is what we're not like. What are we looking at? He didn't come until Franklin got hot in the streets.
What are we arguing here? Because I'm talking
about. Oh my gosh.
About Alden, and he's talking about Alden as an individual. At the end of the day, you can say all that shit all you want. She still loved the man, and whatever they had before was in direct comparison of everything that bad happened after.
And like I said, he left her. He didn't come back around till Franklin could pay for the house. That's the only time this nigga was around.
Okay. And I still feel the same way I feel. They had a relationship way before Franklin was older.
Bro, this shit is not logical.
They had a relationship.
I don't think we have to understand why she felt the way she felt about him. She just did. Like, that's the man that she loved.
I felt the way he's saying is bullshit. All right, listen. He's saying that nigga electric slided out your life, and what you're not gonna make me believe is that you believe Elton's bullshit because Franklin paid for the house, and it's convenient to be around right now because our son is up a couple million, and he got me clean anyway because this wasn't my decision anyhow. Because if it was up to me, I'd still be out there on that prom queen, just like motherfucking Leon.
They didn't show us their relationship before the show, so it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to base everything.
I think just because it's a decision that you wouldn't have made doesn't mean that it didn't make
Bro,
sense.
it's a logical decision. Nobody's going back to the nigga that's here because we hot right now. I don't understand what the.
I'm not addressing Alden as an individual. I'm
Like
not
I said,
Alden's character whatsoever. All I'm saying is what I
And
got.
even then, okay, what are we getting from this? Okay, then Sissy's retarded. That's all I'm getting out of this.
Okay.
Because even then, she let this nigga come in between her and her son. All the way to the point that now this nigga is worse than him.
Has a whole relationship with this man. Like we saw them we didn't see Franklin as a kid, and we didn't see their relationship previously. We saw it from where the fuck it happened at. So if you base it off of Cissy and her long history with this man, it is a direct compare and contrast in the situation. It's not anybody's fault that you're trying to not taking that into consideration and basing it off of strictly what they showed you. I knew Teddy was a bitch ass nigga way before I seen all his bitch assness moments. Everybody like I said, when I always give the example about Juice, they showed us everybody's household for a reason. It's a reason why they showed you the household. They didn't go into details of everything that happened before they woke up and skipped school, but you got the gist of it. And it's the same with Cissy. You got the gist that
They also showed us out and killing this man. They also showed that shit.
This is the man she was in love with. He was a Black Panther. He was the shit back in the day until he became a fucking drug addict. Point blank, period.
So they also showed us him killing his man.
But the thing that Dwayne is trying to say is that
I know what he's trying to say. It just don't have nothing to do with Cissy.
He's saying just like you saying that we don't. He's saying just like you were saying that Franklin and you don't know Sissy's relationship. You don't know how close they was back in the day. He's saying the same shit about Alton. Now, just because she pretending to love this nigga today doesn't mean she used to love that nigga yesterday. On top of he wasn't around, and that's something we know for a fact.
Say that first part at all.
I know, but that's what you say. I'm just trying to say because I agree with him and I'm getting this message.
You said they showed us him being the shit as a Black Panther. They showed us him being around at first, and then they also showed us him killing his man for the CIA. That's a part of his past, right?
He killed his man for the CIA, and he
keep making
goofy.
all these examples out of Sissy, and they keep telling me more shit about Alden. That makes
my gosh!
Well, we
this is crazy.
But Alton.
No, you're not. You're talking about all Alden's mistakes.
How not? I kept saying I started out with he wasn't there for her and her son.
It's a compare and contrast with the relationship, so I'm just respecting.
For
Sissy. Yeah, I know. So I'm sitting in her shoes and I'm looking at the compare and contrast because we got a nigga over here who's doing X, Y, and Z. What me and Dwayne is saying, and then you're saying, that her and Franklin could have not been that close. It's also as while her and Alton couldn't have been that close neither. It could have been bullshit the whole entire time between them.
What are you saying right now?
You're saying this is what you were saying earlier.
No, I didn't. I said nothing about Cissy and Franklin not being that close. I said that we didn't see the start of Cissy and Alden. We didn't see the start of their relationship. This is the man she was in love with way before she had a child. You telling me that that he shot his mans, that he was a drug addict, and all that shit,
and that he left him.
When you brought up compare and contrast, that's when you said it, because you said it was rightfully that you could compare and contrast his relationship with Franklin's, right?
No, nigga.
Okay.
Comparing Cissy.
We'll get rolled. I mean, I'm just saying that's what you said.
Okay.
The relationship between Franklin and his pops with Cissy, right? Can we not compare them two with Cissy, right? Is that not what you said? Correct me, am I wrong, right?
I already did correct you, and you said roll the tape back. What you want me to say it again?
Right.
The compare and contrast is how Cissy felt about Alden when she was in love with him, and how she felt about Alden today. Nobody said anything about Franklin. That's the compare and contrast. I said, obviously, his mistakes can't negate the love that they had when they was younger. That's what I said, and I still stand on that. So I don't give a fuck about what Alden did. Cissy felt strong enough that this is the man she loved, this is the man who she was in love with, and this is the man she wanted to be with. So to strictly base their relationship off of us seeing him at his end, well, being a drug addict, us seeing him from a crackhead and saying, oh, that's the man, and strictly from being a crackhead until when he got back on his feet, not taking into consideration they had a whole relationship before Franklin was even born. The nigga she was in love with. So yes, when you have a beginning, a middle, and end with somebody, you can compare and contrast.
And in the middle of that, he left him.
Didn't say anything about Franklin. Franklin had nothing to do with comparison. Just want to put that out there again.
Okay. All right. What I'm gonna say is this, right? We're not grabbing this out of thin air. Because when we first brought Alton's broke ass around, it was a lot of energy how you wasn't fucking with the boy. So I'm sorry if we bought into that. Okay? I'm sorry if we bought into that. And somewhere along the lines, y'all found a way to rekindle this shit. And that's cool. All we talking about is the scoreboard. Your fucking son. You're going against the algorithm, bitch. When do you choose me over that bitch ass relationship? I am the fucking prize that turned you into I'm every woman, motherfucker. Mom. When did motherhood became less important than that bitch ass relationship? You dig?
When he looked his mother in the face and said, yes, I'm fine with never seeing you again.
So was that on Once Upon a Time.
I mean, that's irrelevant. I answered Chef's question. Y'all can hit me with all the irrelevant shit that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Irrelevant to you. It's
I'm
okay.
answering Chef's question
okay,
correctly. Bro. When did it become more important than our relationship? When you told me I'm comfortable never seeing you again in life. I'm every woman.
I hear you. And
Shaka
then go
Khan.
to the next nigga that told you I don't want to see you ever again in life. I choose The Rock. Pass the ball, MJ. How you doing, Wanda?
Still your first love. Wanda dirty. She's still her first love.
Bro.
Yo, Jalisa, let me ask you this. Why was Leon crying?
When?
At the end.
When Franklin walked away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that confused me too.
Crying for it. Like, it's
that
over.
confused me too. Like, I
didn't understand the crying part.
Especially when you was cool with it.
I think because his friend is gone. He's watching his friend and he's lost completely, you know? And maybe just like you guys were saying before, like maybe he felt like he could have done more, you know, before he got to that point.
That's fair.
He felt like he was, you know, he was gone at that point.
To me, he has some fucking nerve because he kidnapped Wanda to get her back straight.
Talk to him, Dwayne.
Wanda can do things that Franklin
Yeah.
You see them lips?
Yeah.
Ew, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When Wanda off the drugs, Wanda look good, man. I'd be like, yeah,
I don't know if y'all
she
seen
look
Wanda
good.
in P Valley, but she a thing.
Yeah, Wanda look good. Wanda's nice. From back from Insecure. Nice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nice.
That's a fact.
That is our snowball.
Wait.
No, nigga.
Wait.
Frankie, please take this nigga to bed.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. I'm gonna give it an A-. And I'm gonna give it an A- because
shit. Now I'm ready now.
That's fine, bro.
Why are you doing that, bro?
I'm gonna give it an A- because I was just like, wow, bro, like they really gonna do this to Franklin. Just in the sense of like it's the liquor. Like, damn, like, and I'm just asking, like, does liquor do that to you to that extent? It was like off the first shot that fucked him up.
I think he was trying to cope. I think if you look at the situation when he was spiraling out of control, he was drinking wild.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like my first day of losing 37 million, I'm getting fucked up. Don't know what niggas is talking about. Like 37 million, I might not come back.
Nah, 37 million is crazy.
Like that's a mental breakdown. People. I mean, I hear certain people's mental breakdown. They talk about gamblers. Like, listen, because it's a real thing. People have lost it all. Like, it doesn't have to be 37 million. People have lost their fucking kids' college tuitions, their fucking house. They fucked it all up. Niggas like, yo, that shit makes you like, what the fuck do I do, bro?
And then another thing I didn't really fuck with is okay, Veronique, you took the money and everything, but did you really need to call this nigga back to tell him how his son was doing?
Yeah, if you're not gonna let him see him,
what was the point of calling him?
Everybody wanted to give Franklin that aha moment. Everybody, Leon.
Leon killed me once he said, "If I could give all the money back, then I could." I was like, "Then give it to me, nigga."
You know what pisses me off about Leon the most?
He could have gave him something.
I feel like Leon was supposed to be like Braden for Tariq. Even though he didn't say Tariq, I mean Braden was like, "Yo, I'm out of the game." He told that nigga all of that, but still showed up for the homie. Like you never supposed to let your brother go out.
I was here to torture Teddy. Came through with the flannel on and everything.
He did come through with the flannel on. My nigga was ready.
I didn't understand. He was dressed just like Craig in that last fight.
That shit that was like Debo fighting for the block.
Thanks. I was confused at the Louis saying that he's the devil, and he was like, "Yeah, that was odd."
What do you mean?
Her saying that he was the Antichrist, because I know what she was trying to get from him.
Yeah,
to get a little bit of solitude, a little bit of like, "I love you, Louis. That's why I came back for you." That's what she was trying to get in that moment. And he basically like, "Nigga, I came back because y'all know what he said."
Yeah.
And the fact that she called him the Antichrist for it, and then he embraced it, that was weird to me.
I think that was the beginning of him losing control to me. Like I said, yeah, I'm really willing to do whatever I have to do to get this money back.
Okay.
I think that's what that meant in that case. I think that was our first aha, okay, he's a little crazy now. You know what I mean?
Like he started to lose his empathy and everything, because like you said, in that moment she wanted him to say, "I need help," but he had no feelings. He only felt, "Where's my money?"
In his defense, it is all Louis' fault, so I ain't gonna have no empathy for you.
I was about to say, and that's the crazy shit to me is that another fucking can be this fucking manipulative and still want all of this justice. Like,
I was gonna say,
wait, before you get there,
you can't keep it real.
Low key, I lost 2 uncles because of you. I lost Kane and Jerome. The niggas killed each other because of you.
I thought Franklin's empathy fell when he dropped that cane when he was talking to his ex-girlfriend.
So when he was talking to Melody,
yeah, she asked him for just that
peace of mind. Yeah.
Peace of mind of like, "Did you kill my father?" Bye, Melanie. And the way he dropped the cane, that was the most horror. That was like some horror movie shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. As far as like feeling for people like that nigga been gone. Like he been killing for too long. You even see when he had to piece his homie. Slip that way.
But it was like he always had something. He always had a little something for his family.
He always had for his family. Because even when Jerome beat his ass in the street, like he always had that. But he got pushed to his breaking point because
everyone crossed that line.
Let's be fair to him in this regard too. When he first lost everything, the first people he turned to was family.
Mm-hmm.
He turned to them first, and he turned her back on him. And Jerome didn't even care enough to ask him about it. Like, that's crazy. That shit still, I didn't give a fuck about Jerome. When he was in there trying to vent at the car wash and shit, that shit had me tight. If you don't take your nigga, you hot. Niggas is really trying to push your cat back muffin blue, nigga. Niggas is trying to put your Jerry curl to the wall, nigga. And you in here trying to do powwows in memory lanes like the same fucking car. Don't keep riding by this bitch.
Like, bro, you're in the middle of a war. that you technically started, that you helped. Like, where were you when when Louis was like, my nigga, it could go either way the season before, and you just pushing a wheelchair and shit. I was looking at him being like, you gonna let her say that shit? That's crazy. You really gonna let her this out? You ain't even married to her yet, and you gonna let her tell your nephew, who's like pretty much the brains of the operation, like, yeah, my nigga, like, no, it could go down however you want it to go down. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
This is the thing that bothers me with it, because y'all, like, she would be cool with all of that, even if Teddy put extra points on a brick. and she would show Teddy so much respect.
Yeah.
That's the craziest
Black
part
families in general,
about all of this. Like, instead of just dealing with your nephew, it is bothering your ego so much that to the point where you gotta meet up with this nigga and feel like some type of boss that you're not, because the nigga constantly keeps reminding you, I'm only dealing with you because I'm fighting with your nephew. You don't even have the brain capacity to talk to me respectfully. You feel what I'm saying? And like, you're so willing to step on a nigga's back just to, like, it makes no sense. You still sat in the same penthouse, no moves was made, nothing opened up, nothing changed, nothing fucking changed,
I think
bro.
that's black families in general, though.
Like, yo, Franklin literally helped you take care of that bum ass family down south. Let's not forget, Tommy's cousin or whatever, the nigga from Tommy show that was down south. Like this nigga really took care of you. And when I needed your help, every last one of you niggas couldn't wait to show me your ass. This shit is crazy.
Because of
and then when we go back to like, oh, he was wrong for robbing him. It's like, all right, cool. If you're gonna show me your ass and do some shit like that after I put you on, my nigga, niggas get killed for trying to go talk to my plug. Had you been any other nigga on this block, I would have knocked your fucking wig off your shoulders.
Pretty much. Man boy died behind that by trying to get to the plug.
My whole point, like, niggas get hurt for that. Like, you feel me?
Nah, he definitely let her rock.
Like, hey, we let you do so much shit.
He even saved her in the situation when she killed Shorty at the club.
Yeah, Jerome.
He even saved her at the end. He still came through and saved her at the end.
Yeah,
even though he had his reasons, even though it wasn't necessarily because.
I think he saved her because he cared about her.
Like, people can tell that man when he lying, bro. Like, look, Franklin's gonna say whatever he gonna say because listen,
he tried to keep his poker face on, but
exactly,
of course,
he couldn't let that shit happen.
Exactly. You seen that in his face when he told Jerome. Jerome, he wasn't scared about Jerome putting that gun in his head. He already been through this before. He wasn't scared about that. Like, let's be honest.
He was ready to strap up and go in himself too, right?
Yeah, went in.
So that tells you that he cared. If he only wanted to tell Jerome so that there was a possibility of her getting out, exactly. He didn't have to go in there himself.
Franklin is too smart. He showed that plenty of seasons. He set that whole shit up that way.
Yeah, because I was scared for her. That ugly ass nigga.
Oh, the loquacious nigga.
That was bad.
I said, Lord, somebody hurry up, Jerome. Please.
I remember thinking, I'm like, they ain't gonna let her go out like this. Oh shit, they might let her go out like this.
Yeah, it got too close.
He branded her. That's crazy. Now, Kane was different.
But she needed all of that because you wanted to be in the field and you play in a position that you don't understand.
Yeah. She didn't understand the harsh reality of that game because she's rolling around with one of the toughest niggas in LA.
Did you see how
she's starting to think it's like that because of her?
Did you see how comfortably she jumped in Jerome's lap after he killed that girl? How was it?
Nah, for real. Yeah.
Like,
when we said that, we like sound like somebody who don't be in the field. He's devastated that he had to take her life. And she talking about like, yeah, you good? You straight? You want something to eat?
Back, bro.
You know what I mean? We did what we had to do. No, I did what I had to do. Your ass is sitting in this motherfucking mansion. It's always safety net motherfuckers that got the most to say. I swear to gosh. Even down to life. I know we talking about a television show, but in life, the most talkative motherfuckers be talking from a safety net.
A comfort zone that they do not face and have to get out and fight.
There is no growth in the zone of comfort.
When she said what her problem was to this nigga, like, what was this?
They don't even look at me at the drug deals.
Bro.
That's her ego, though. That's really what it all boiled down to. Her ego was her downfall.
Ego for no reason.
The nigga said, so people are willing.
Absolutely.
So people are worth dying for that. She said, yes. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, there will never be a female president. Right there.
Yo, chill.
Well, fuck damn. Like, you hear that dumb shit? That is exactly why we cannot put a woman in so much power. Because, like, yo, bro, are you fucking serious? You're willing to let a lot of niggas die by the way a nigga hands you the package?
And it's like that every show, too, low key. Sorry. Not the reference to Gemma.
Yo, you're
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
she let everybody die behind that.
Bro, they're like, bro, they be willing to let the whole world burn behind some bullshit.
Like, when she was arguing with Franklin, And she was like, and I'm not gonna. I mean, we are not. Yeah, I'm is what she really meant.
Right.
She don't look at her so fast, nigga. She ain't talking about you. Why can't you just get that shit, nigga? Talking about, come on, me to Jamaica. Come on, let's roll. Leave this shit. I just gotta stay and handle it, nigga. She don't care about you. She thinks she care about you, but she don't. Like, do you think Jerome could have continued like living if Louis would have died? Hell no.
That's a fact. Killed him.
The white people hiding in that bar.
He would have went out in a blaze of glory if she
100%. He can't.
He was about to
Without him. And that happens to people. To the people out there, you got to pay attention to the signs because you definitely could care about somebody way more than they care about you. And the scariest thing about people is they won't even be real enough or have enough heart to like end the relationship and tell you. They will use you. They will let you do all that shit. Like
beneficial,
knowing they don't feel the same way about you, and then they'll stand on that. I ain't tell you to do that. Like that's how you feel. That's what you say to yourself, so you can go to sleep at night. Women start doing shit for me that I wouldn't do for her. I slow her down real quick. Like you don't got to do that,
bro.
Why I want to? No,
do you know how many
Why not?
I got?
Because I wouldn't do it for you.
Let's go across the let's take a cruise. Nah, chill. I would never. I put your name in no itinerary.
I would never take you on a cruise.
Who's this number? After this message, this shit is going to.
You have never. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we don't know how to fucking act, but
we ain't give Teddy enough smoke, bro. We ain't give Teddy enough smoke.
You ain't
give Teddy enough smoke.
No.
We ain't give Teddy enough smoke.
Until I try to close the show out to do it. Maybe you tried to say the shit and No. The voice, R&B. What am I guessing?
Give Teddy enough smoke.
Fuck Teddy. Please tell people where they can find you, where they can find your show, your YouTube channel. Please plug all of that.
He fried Teddy, bro.
I'm on YouTube, R&B Bay. I'm on IG. Same R&B Bay and Rumble also.
Rumble.
Check me out, y'all.
Check her out on Rumble.
Ladies, leave me the fuck alone.
Babe, on a Rumble.
The voice.
I'm going to download Rumble right now.
My curses in cursive. Sophisticated ignorance, write my curses in cursive.
That's a fact.
Sophisticated ignorance, write my curses in cursive.
They don't pay us. You absolutely right. They do not fucking pay us. So I'm all that.
Jaleesa, we appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the
thank you,
Snowfall.
Yo, let me know when you're doing the show, Jaleesa. I'm telling you, pull up over there, son.
All right, cool.
I ain't got no account on Rumble neither. I need to get my followers on Rumble.
Thank you.
I'm so warn y'all can go to Jaleesa's show.
Tell me that wasn't the shit. You crazy, man. Had no fun like that in a while. Wrecking crew.
Some wishing that they see me fail, but I wish them the best. They send the shots up on the net, we send those to your chest. If they leave, let them go, don't you be pressed. These things happen for a reason, some hard to accept. I need the code to the vault where some secrets is kept. Family see me more, street seeing me less. Yes. Throwing money in the air, we not throwing up sets. Don't follow niggas, follow code, we saw you confess. Mistakes occur and that's a part of life. Only once it's a decision if you do it twice. What comes around, goes around, you gotta pay the price. Look what they did, took a gamble when they threw them dice.